Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Sports Today, coming to you live from Dubai. And I have some fresh breaking news for you because, as you know, today India, of course, is playing Sri Lanka, and India Pakistan are going to be playing the final. That, of course, is going to dominate the cricketing landscape. But there is also another matter that is happening at the moment. To which I will draw your attention. That is also, something that is being looked at back home with a lot of interest, and that is what is it that the ICC is going to decide on complaints raised by both the Pakistan Cricket Board and the BCCI in terms of political references that were made in game number 1 on 14th of this month and game number 2 on the 21st of this month. So firstly, just a bit of a background. Suryakumar Yadav's hearing happened yesterday. He also pleaded not guilty, that he said that I'm not guilty of making any political references. What the Indian team put forward was that they merely dedicated their win to people who died in Pahalgam and for the Indian armed forces who are doing a good job, and so there was no political references where they mentioned Pakistan. So that was India's argument. They pleaded not guilty. What is going to be the quantum of punishment, or whether there will be any punishment or not, that is up to the ICC to decide, but we'll know that verdict today. As I said, if ICC can either just let him off, or ICC can give him just a verbal warning, or worst case scenario can give him a 15% match fee fine. That's about it. That will happen to Suryakumar Yadav. We'll find out. Now, turning our attention to Pakistan. Sahibzada Farhan's hearing is over. It happened in the morning. It's done and dusted, and I'll give you exclusive details of what was said. His hearing is done and dusted. Mohammad Haris's, Haris Rav's hearing is still ongoing and should get over any time now. What happens there, I'll come up and give you the details a little later. But going to Sahibzada Farhan, he's also pleaded not guilty, by which he means that he is saying that I did not make any political references. That is what he told the ICC match referee. And when you plead not guilty, you have to give reasons as to why you think that we should not be looking at it and not charging you. To which he's given two arguments. One argument that Sahibzada Farhan has presented in front of the ICC, he said that, listen, I'm not the first man to do this kind of gun celebration. My intention was not to make a political statement. Previously, players like MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli, this is what he said in the meeting, they've also done this sort of celebration. No action was taken against them. It wasn't looked at as a political statement. So why are you looking at my action as a political statement? When he said that, he was reminded by the ICC match referee that, listen, you did it in you have to look at the environment and the context. It happened, in the context of people are looking at it as almost a warlike situation between the two countries. So if you make a statement like that, that will be looked at differently than what we looked at an MS Dhoni or a Virat Kohli. That was the argument that the ICC put forward. To which he has said that, listen, no, my intention was not to make any references about war and so on and so forth. I am a Pathan, and in my region, it's very normal to celebrate big occasions with firing blanks in the air with the gun. So he said during our weddings as well, this is common. We fire blank shots in the air. That's how we celebrate. So it was a moment for me to celebrate. I had reached my 50 against India, so I wanted to celebrate. And in typical Pathan fashion, which is part of my culture, I made that gesture. I had no intention of, taking any reference to what happened between the armed forces of India and Pakistan. This is what he has presented. What at the moment Pakistan Cricket Board feels that they could be a fine because of that if the ICC is not convinced with their argument, and they are preempting a fine anywhere. It could be a 15%, it could even be a 50%, and it could even range to 100%. But I'm told that Sahibzada Farhan is okay with whatever fine comes their way. PCB head Mohsin Naqvi has spoken to him and said, don't worry, whatever fine is, I'll take care of that. So this is the facts that I'm presenting in terms of what is it that Sahibzada Farhan has said to the ICC, what is it that Suryakumar Yadav said in that meeting. As I said, Haris Rav's meeting is still ongoing. Whenever I get details of that, and by today you can expect the ICC verdict to come out for all three players. As soon as that happens also, I'll be back on Sports Today. So for the moment, I'm going to take your leave. There is a match that I have to attend. So you guys take care, give us a like on the video, and as always, Don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today. Nikhil Nas signing off from Dubai. Bye bye.